No, I can't keep sleeping. Now, one of my followers asked me to make a video on what is credit score and how is credit score determined. So guys, if this is something that you would like to know about, just keep around. I'm coming back shortly. You are welcome. My name is Bosco. I'm a registered nurse here in the US. This channel is called Nursing Embassy. It helps international nurses with several issues regarding life here in the US. However, this video is made for any person who wants to understand about credit scores as used in the American financial system. So guys, welcome, and I want to take this chance to welcome all my new subscribers. If you are there, if you are an international nurse and you've not yet subscribed to this channel, oh my God, you are missing. So please subscribe. Let's grow this community that helps one another achieve our dreams. All right, let's dive in. So what is credit score? So guys, when you go to a bank here in the United States, you are given two cards. One of the cards is called a credit card and another card is called a debit card. So this debit card has money that you have sweated for. It's your toil. It's real money that you have earned. Whereas this credit card has money, but it's a loan. For example, most credit cards usually have $2,500. So it means that in case you need anything and you don't have money, you're gonna use your credit card. That is different from my home country where I come from. If you are broke and you are in that pit of financial scarcity, what you do is to call a friend and you convince them. You tell them immediately the month ends, I'm gonna pay. Please try to understand. And sometimes they can understand and be kind and give you some money. And you'll be like, yes! But sometimes they may say no, and then you'll be frustrated. Now the only option is left is to go to a money lender or you have to go to a bank. But going to a money lender or going to a bank requires that you have a collateral. A collateral means something that they may take if you fail to pay that loan. For example, do you have land? Do you have a house? Do you have an expensive electronic? Something expensive that is equal to the amount that they are gonna give you, or even more. Most of the times it's always more. Okay, so that is different. That's different regarding how things work here in the United States. Actually, here in the US, it's very hard. It's not a culture of going on asking people to help you with money. It's not in their culture, because anyway, they are credit cards. Once I use all the money I have on my debit card, I am broke, I don't have any money in life, I'll use my credit card. Yeah, that's what credit cards are for. All right, let's go further and learn about credit score. So credit score, like the word sounds, is a performance. It's a score. It's how you have performed financially. It tells banks and other financial institutions about your behavior with money. However, some institutions, or here in the American culture, it's taken to be more of equating to your level of trustworthiness, your level of integrity. For example, landlords may use the credit score to determine how likely you are able to you're going to pay their monthly rent. Employers may use credit score to determine your integrity and trustworthiness. So it's a big thing here in the US, and once you come, start building your credit score as well. There are 3 custodians of credit score, or what we call credit bureaus. These credit bureaus include Equifax, Transunion, and Experian. These are the kind of the bureaus that determine your credit score. They run credit scores on behalf of those who want to see your credit score. For example, your landlord, before you enter that rental apartment, they may inquire from Experian or Transunion or Equifax regarding your credit score. For example, banks, these are the they may want to know your credit score before giving you a loan. Then they will run your credit score. They will inquire about your credit score from any of these credit bureaus. So those are the custodians of credit score. All right, let's now discuss about what factors are considered. What are the factors that determine? What are the determinants of credit score? So the factors include payment history. Actually, there are 5 factors that determine credit score. These are payment history, amount owed, length of history, credit mix, and new credit. So let's discuss them one by one. So guys, payment history, this is the biggest determinant. It determines the highest percentage of the credit score, and it tells these financial institutions, it tells individuals about how it tells them about your behavior with loans. How have you been paying when you are given a loan? Did you, for example, if you have a loan that you are supposed to pay monthly, of course, many loans are paid monthly. If you get a car loan, for example, you'll be paying maybe 500, maybe 400 per month, maybe 600. So it means every month you're going to service that loan, but your behavior with payments determines a lot regarding credit score. So what happens is that if you miss a payment or you make a late payment, your credit score goes down. Then if you keep paying on time and never skip payments, then the opposite happens. Okay, so the second factor that determines credit score is amount owed. So if you have a large amount of money that is being owed that you have not yet paid about a loan, then your credit score is less. Whereas if you have a loan whereby maybe you've covered it 80%, 90%, then that doesn't affect your credit score. Some people want to get the credit cards, and then they I told you this is 2,500. Some people want to use the whole of it, 2,500. Some people even make an overdraft, exceed the limit, and use 2,600 until the bank stops you. That means that you have a lot of money being owed, and then your credit score is going to be low. So it's good practice never to exceed 10% of this card. And the other factor is length of history. Okay, so these guys want to know, so how long have you been getting loans? How long have you been in this system of getting loans? Is it something new to you, or it is something that we can observe over time? You know, like I'm sure now you are you are so excited. You are like, when I reach USA in my first month, just in my first month, my credit score is going to be already 850 now. No, these guys don't give you a high credit score until they see how you have been behaving with money for a long period of time. So even if you come from your country and you reach here and you get a loan of $50,000 and you pay it immediately that day, your credit score is not going to be that great because they are seeing some event that has happened like lightning, but they want to observe over years, 7 years, 5 years, 6 years. How have you been behaving with loans and money? Okay. Yeah, so that tells you that credit score is something that you build over time. Okay. All right, guys. So the other factor that determines credit score is credit mix. So you know, this is very funny. The system here was made to make sure that you remain in debt, and you remain with loans, because to give you a high credit score, they want to see that you are financing several loans. Several loans are going on at the same time. For example, you have a student loan going on, you have an active credit card going on, you have another credit card going on. Those are like 2 active credit cards being paid. Actually, that's why when you come to the US, you realize many people are pumping you with credit cards. Everyone wants you to take a credit card from them. They will bring them in your mailbox and be like, please take from us. Recently, I got one in my mail. This one here, it came, and this one is not a credit card per se. This one is not a credit card, but a paper thing. It kind of shows you how that card will look like when they deliver it to you. So another institution somewhere wants to give me a loan, wants to give me a credit card, so that you know, once I use all the money from this, I can also use this one and keep myself in that kind of fix of loans. And for credit score, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Once you have this credit card and you also have this credit card, both are active, and you have a student loan going on, you have a car loan going on, then these credit bureaus will be happy. They'll be like, yeah, there is good credit mix. He has a mortgage, he has 2 credit cards, he has a student loan, you know, things are going on. Yeah, so that determines that affects your credit score positively. But if you have all of them active and you're not paying, it shows you are not making adequate payments, you're not making your payments on time, then that dips down your credit score. Okay. All right, so the other factor, guys, that affects credit score is called new credit. So new credit, new credit tells these financial institutions how greedy you are. Like, you have already a car loan, you already have a mortgage, you have 2 credit cards going on, and again you want a business loan from a bank. So when you go to a bank, the bank will look at your credit history, and if they see that actually 2 days ago you took a car, you wanted a car, you wanted maybe the latest Mercedes, that's the one you took for $100,000, and you've not even paid at all. So they will be like, hey man, you just took a loan a few days ago. Now you want another one. First show us that you are doing well with paying the other one. Now you can come for another loan, okay? Don't chew too much of what you can't manage to swallow. That's what they are trying to say, okay? Yeah, so that means that because of new credit, they will deny you that loan. It will be like, man, denied. your application will be trashed. That's it. So guys, I hope this video taught you something about credit score as an important issue here in the American culture. And when you come to America, make sure that you build your credit score. What the most important thing to do is to, for example, if you have a wife or you have a husband, is to make sure that they are aware of your behavior with credit cards, so that you all discipline each other, be each other's keeper, and be like, hey, you are exceeding 10%, and you are also, to your wife, you are like, hey man, what have you done with your credit card? And then the other thing to do is keep buying those small things. For example, if you are going to Walmart to buy groceries, make sure that you don't use a debit card. Instead, use a credit card. So for example, you bought grocery of $100, okay? Use your credit card. When you reach home, pay immediately, okay? That will help your credit score to build, to keep going up and up. Thank you very much for listening. We are gonna meet in another vlog. If you've not subscribed, oh my God, please make sure you subscribe. And I welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining this channel. Please make sure that you share this video to anyone whom you think might need it. Until we meet in another vlog, bye bye.